Now to our top story. What was supposed to be a routine court proceeding on Long Island turned into chaos as a man was arraigned on murder charges. The families of the victim and the suspect, they started throwing punches. FIOS 1's Jody Goldberg has more from Hempstead.
Put your hands on my shoes.
Screaming, shoving, and shouting. After the arraignment of 20-year-old murder suspect Pedro Merchant, chaos inside the packed courtroom quickly spread to the hallway and eventually spilled into the parking lot. The courthouse was cleared out and placed on lockdown.
No more traffic down the street.
Right after the judge ordered Merchant to be held without bail, someone shouted, "I love you, Pedro." Then screams erupted in the packed room.
Oh, help me God. Essentially, that's it. I've never seen something that insane in my life.
Get him on center. Get him on center.
Punches were thrown as court officers rushed to the area trying to control the crowds. Through all the chaos, a court spokesman says 4 people were hurt, including 2 court officers, and 6 people were arrested. Merchant, who lives in North Valley Stream, was arrested on Thursday night and is being charged with second-degree murder for alleged Dante Quinones back on September 11th.
My son was babysitting, man. He would never do nothing like this.
Merchant's family showed their support inside the court and spoke with us after, insisting Pedro is a good dad and brother.
Why is it they can pull up footage showing, everything else, traffic infractions, but now when it's something important, show footage that he was even in Hempstead at the time when the car. He lives in Valley Stream. Doesn't even live over here.
But we caught up with someone from Dante's family. She didn't want to be shown on camera and asked for her voice to be altered. She says her family was taken aback from all the violence.
Not one of them apologized or said, "Oh, my condolence to your family. I hope Pedro didn't do it. We're going to find this person that did do it." Nothing. They just looked at us, gave us nasty looks. It was almost like they came with the intent to have a problem with us.
And as you can see, things are back to normal here outside court in Hempstead. Now, we've been in contact with Nassau County Police, who's in charge of handling the arrest. At this time, no names have been released as the charges are still pending. In Hempstead, Jody Goldberg, FIOS 1 News.
Today, a Nassau County judge sends a strong message that says courtroom disruptions are not acceptable. He did that by setting some rather high bail figures for the 6 men arrested at yesterday's courtroom brawl. Hanan Kamal has the story.
Friday, the Hempstead courthouse was the scene of mayhem. An altercation resulted in 6 arrests, all of whom were arraigned on Saturday. FIOS 1 was there when the chaos took over the Nassau County District Courthouse as a full-out brawl erupted between family members of alleged murder suspect Pedro Merchant and family members of the victim, 17-year-old Dante Quinones.
I've never seen something that insane in my life, and you'd think inside of a safe court building that nothing like this could.
Injuries were non-life-threatening. Reports indicate the judge set bails ranging anywhere from $50,000 to a steep $200,000 per person. September 11th, Dante Quinones was shot numerous times in Hempstead, but family members of Merchant insist he's innocent.
Don't assume that my brother done it. Like, he wasn't even outside. He was home watching my child and her watching my children.
In Hempstead, Hanan Kamal, FIOS 1 News.
A community which has been on edge may be able to rest a little bit easier tonight. Police say they have arrested a man who they say shot and killed a teenager in Hempstead last week. Ron Lee has the details from Hempstead.
Just over 1 week ago, the night of Wednesday, September 11th, many residents here on Dartmouth Street were startled by loud bangs from multiple gunshots. However, no suspects in the brutal murder of 17-year-old Dante Quinones had been arrested until now. Nassau County Police say 20-year-old Pedro Merchant of Valley Stream will be arraigned today after he was arrested without incident Thursday and charged with murder in the second degree. One woman who did not want her face shown lives steps away from where Quinones was shot. She tells me the arrest helps to calm her nerves. Now, how does that make you feel hearing that?
I'm so happy. Yes, because we feel a lot safer here now.
Because for many days you were probably wondering, are they ever going to catch
like if they're going to come back here or, because all the kids play around here. It's really scary. Yeah, but I'm glad. I'm so happy.
Detectives say it's in front of this home just before 10 p.m. last Wednesday. He was then rushed to Winthrop University Hospital, where he was pronounced dead a short while later. Jose Luis Carmo spends a lot of time visiting his girlfriend, who lives close to the murder scene. How does that make you feel knowing that they arrested somebody?
I think it's good,
He tells me the death of the teen shook him up on a very personal level.
The guy died is young guy.
Yeah.
I have my son, 20, he have it 17.
Yeah.
Young,
Nassau County Police are not commenting on a possible motive for the homicide, But following the shooting, the victim's mother, Chrissy Quinones, said she struggled to keep her son out of trouble, that he hung out with a bad crowd. She said her son had feared for his life in recent weeks after he had a falling out with a former friend. This makeshift memorial, consisting of flowers, stuffed animals, and candles, has been set up to remember the teen. It is not clear if Pedro Merchant had ever been friends with the victim. In Hempstead, Ron Lee, FiOS 1.